Stacks were called LIFO structures, for last in, first out. The most recent item, or the last item added to the list, is the first item we take out. The alternative is called a FIFO, which you can probably figure out what that means. First in, first out. In other words, the item that was added to the list first is also the next one that we take out. So if we add 5 items to our list, then the first one I drew, which was the one on the far right, would also be the first one we accessed if we asked for the next item. This is called a queue. We queue up our data, and the oldest data added is the next data processed. Queues work exactly the way that queues or lines work in the real world. You line up at the cashier station, and the first person to line up is the first person who gets to check out. The last person who lines up is the last person who gets to check out. Note that when we iterate over a list using a simple for loop, we end up iterating over it like a queue. We start with the first object and move on to the last object. But like our stacks, generally queues will only let you see the data if you actually remove the data from the list.